Ooh. Irish songs hit you deep here. Hey everyone, it's Tarabella and today I'm going to be doing Irish conspiracy theories. Dun dun dun! Please don't tell the CIA, the FBI or the local police, please. Even your dad. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Day from an actual Irish girl. If you have Irish in you, hit that thumbs up, and if you're actually part Irish, hit that subscribe button. Join my little Irish tribe. If you're from America and you are part Irish, you're part of these conspiracies. Forewarning, these are theories. These are not proven. They are not what I believe. They are not what we as Ireland believe. These are just some theories people have. I'm not stating these are true. I'm just scared of the CIA. I'm sorry, I really don't believe these, okay? Or do I? Okay, number one. My little notes here. I don't really need these. Conspiracy theory number one. Irish people are trying to take over the world.
What are we gonna do tomorrow night?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Okay, you could stop laughing now. There is actually some interesting ideas behind this theory that I found. First point being, to take over the world, you would maybe need to start perhaps by taking over what's considered the most powerful country in the world. Would that be the USA?
The CEO was Phil Griffin. I believe he's Irish. I'm not sure though. Chris Matthews was their largest host. I think he's Irish. Lawrence O'Donnell does a program there. I believe he's Irish. Dylan Radigan was there. I believe he's Irish. So can I say, oh, the Irish, they have rigged the media in America.
It is proven that just about every American president, bar 2 or 3, actually have Irish ancestry, and that's really weird. JFK and all the Kennedys, Obama, they all had these huge Irish connections. The Irish are there without you even really knowing. That maybe the Irish are taking control of the world by basically getting everyone to join them. And there's a certain sense of power behind saying you're Irish. Think about St. Patrick's Day all over the world. Everything turns green. No other smaller celebration like that, other than Christmas. The rivers are being turned green. Buildings are being turned green. Symbols of Ireland are everywhere. Could these be symbols of power? Nobody suspects Ireland, and maybe that's how they're taking over the world. It's interesting to think that the Irish were able to keep their country without anybody else taking it away. Nobody has overthrown Ireland. It's never been taken over. All of the wars that have gone on, all of the civil wars and disputes in the world wars, Ireland has stayed intact and never had a threat even. Obviously it had its issue with Britain, but things like during World War II, Germany could have easily taken Ireland and had direct contact to get to Britain. There was even an actual operation called Operation Green, which was set up to take over Ireland so that they could use our bases to attack Britain. Yet somehow it never came about. Why is that, do you think? Britain tried to take over Ireland. They've done it in the past pretty fine. So how come they weren't able to take over a country that's a lot smaller than them and literally right beside them? It is also known as the Hibernian conspiracy. You can look it up. That's the first theory, that Ireland is trying to take over the world. They have huge leaders in power that have Irish ancestry, slowly but surely taking over the world, one country at a time. Or it could be a load of bollocks. To be honest, if Ireland did take over the world, I think we'd all have a better time. We'd be all having a laugh. There definitely wouldn't be any world wars, because let's be honest, we can't be arsed. Number 2, the second conspiracy theory is that Ireland is being controlled by alcohol. Sorry, what? What? It's really interesting to think about the fact that Ireland is just so known for drinking alcohol. I go to any other country and everybody drinks the same. Like, there's still, like, the British drink just as much as we do. The French, they're drinking wine for breakfast. Like, it's interesting to think that we're known for alcohol. Maybe someone a long time ago realized that the Irish could be very powerful, and that maybe if they keep everyone subdued with alcohol, they wouldn't rise up, or that they'd be easier to overthrow.
Maybe we're being subdued, or maybe we just know how to have a good time. I don't know, one or the other. You decide.
Number 3. Number 3 is a little bit out there, but listen to some of the points I found, and it is actually really interesting. It is that the Irish are involved with the Illuminati. Wait, what? But it's not that the Irish are part of the Illuminati. The theory is that the Irish are a force against the Illuminati. They've realized that there is nobody standing up against the Illuminati. There's nobody stopping bad things from happening. It's like the opposing force. It's like good against evil. A lot of huge Irish political figures, a lot of celebrities, they're being taken down. They're being assassinated. One of those instances is Obama being taken over by Trump, where Obama is the Irish side because he claims a lot of Irish heritage, and Trump is actually part of the Illuminati. And to be honest, I wouldn't doubt that for a second. He doesn't claim any Irish heritage, which is really unusual for a president, because it's always in their favour to say it even if they don't believe it. He only talks about power all the time, which is a huge thing with anybody considered to be part of the Illuminati. They don't talk about religion or faith or anything like that. They always talk about power. And Trump always talks about power. He's taken over from Obama. He's taken Obama out of the office, and now the Illuminati's in power. And then there was Michael Collins, who was our huge political leader at the time. He was the reason why the civil war between Ireland and Britain ended. He's the reason that stopped. He created the agreement. He was the one that followed through with it and made sure that the war would stop. But then he got assassinated. Another case is JFK. JFK and all the Kennedys were huge into their Irish heritage. They were fully Irish. All of his grandparents were fully Irish. And what happened to JFK? He got assassinated. There is a huge conspiracy around the whole JFK thing. Everybody thinks that something else was involved, that somebody else was involved, that some other force, that maybe the FBI, who knows who were involved. But there have been a load of people who came forth saying that whatever happened on the day that they witnessed was not what was said. And I actually have quotes that were saying, in the book Crossfire, Jim Marrs gave accounts of several people who said they were intimidated by FBI agents or intimidated by anonymous individuals into altering or suppressing what they knew about the assassination. And he lists all these names of people who have said it. And he also wrote, witness Ed Hoffman was warned by an FBI agent that he might get killed if he revealed what he'd observed on the Dealey Plaza on the day of the assassination. Now that's weird, that they are actually trying to stop people from saying they actually saw something else. Why? Why this cover-up? There's a huge Irish political figure. There's always bad that comes after him. If they're taken down, there's always a bad figure. The Illuminati is never considered to be human-like. It's another power. It's another source of power. It's otherworldly. Well, the Irish are always considered to be otherworldly. They have all these huge mystical legends and stories. And there's one thing I found, which is that there used to be a thing called Tuatha De Danann, which is also known as Tuatha De, which is tribe of the gods in Irish. And they are a supernatural race in Irish mythology. They are thought to represent the main deities of pre-Christian Gaelic Ireland. The two, they dwell in the other world, but they interact with humans and the human world. Traditional rivals are the Fomorians, who seem to represent harmful or destructive powers of nature. We have this mythology of this tribe of gods who are always trying to rival this evil force. Who's to say it's not still around? And the last one is number 4, is that Irish are the lost tribe of Dan from Israel. I absolutely love reading stuff like this. This tribe called the Tribe of Dan in Israel, and the territory that they were in was conquered by the Assyrians, and the Dan were exiled. The whole manner of their exile led to their further history being lost. So they disappeared. They literally went missing. They were known as seafarers, people who traveled on the sea. After this time, the Celtic tribes appeared in Europe, leading to the speculation that the Celts were actually the tribe of Dan. So that's my conspiracy theories. Let me know what you think. Or do you think any of these conspiracies could actually be true? Because I do. Kidding! Some people are going to believe that I actually believe these. Also, I am going to be doing some shout outs now to my subscribers who have their notifications on. So if you're interested in having a little shout out, let me know in the comments. And as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button and have a wonderful day. Bye! Bye.